guys. So keep solving our physics subject GRE. So 47. The CO in ceremony show the conductor of total volume V divided by 2 equal volumes by implement impermeable wall. The left half of the container is initially occupied by molecules T, and what is the given the change of entropy when the wall is suddenly removed and the gas expanding to fill the entire volume. Okay, so this is the work just PDV. So okay, so work is just PDV, and okay, so P just nRT divided by V dV. So what we have nRT long V2 divided by V1 if there's no temperature difference, and actually there's no temperature difference. So what we have is just nRT, but this is work. But what you ask you about the change is entropy, right? So entropy is much difficult that not much difficult. This is what you want. So what we need is the CV delta T, the internal energy plus the work plus the PDV. Okay, so this is 0 because there's no temperature difference, so it's P over T. So basically just divided by T and do integration. So it's nR times log of V2 divided by V1. Okay, so let me write clearly. Okay, so the answer is 2 divided by 1, nR log long 2, nR long 2. So the answer is B. The answer is B. Okay, 48. 48, they said Maxwell, both, the 48 is Gaussian mixture, ask you about Rubin square. So Rubin square just remember the formula, m divided by 3kt. So N2 divided by O2, just KT the same, so it's MO2 divided by NN2. So this is N2 is 14, O2 is 16. Okay, so the answer is A divided by 7, take a square root of 2. So the answer is C, answer is C. Tired. Okay, 48. Maxwell U2 epsilon, and the degeneracy is the partition function. So partition function is basically just this sum of all the energy. So you have this divided by kBT plus this divided by kBT but twice energy, and then you times 2 because each one have the degeneracy. So the answer is E. And 50. Okay, so 50, 20 cells pipe open, both in reach resonant frequency 440 Hz. At what frequency does the same pipe resonate in a particular cold day when the speed of sound is 3% lower than it would be at 20 Celsius? Okay, so basically the wavelength of the wave will not change, and the pipe is the same. So basically, if the speed of sound changes, the frequency changes, and the speed of sound is lower, right? So that means the frequency must be lower. Okay, so the key point is that the wavelength is fixed because the pipe is fixed. So sound decrease, that means the frequency sound speed decrease, so frequency decrease. Okay, so answer is 440 should decrease, so the answer must be A or B or C, and all you get is just calculate the answer. This is the answer, so the answer just B. So 50 just direct computation, nothing special. Okay. Okay, so let me finish 51 and 52, and then we can call this is a video. Okay, so 51. Okay, so basically, if you have unpolarized, go to any filter, then you will get the I naught will be a half, and your polarization, you will become linear polarized at that particular directions. And if you have a second polarizer which has a zeta degree with the previous polarized, then you need to times the cosine square. Okay. So the answer must be I naught divided by 2 times 45 degree. The axis of second filter original is 45 degree of left first, while the axis of third filter orientation 90 to left the first filter. So basically you have this. So this is the past the first. This should pass the second, and there's still a second, still the third. So pass the third. Okay, so this is called I guess it's called Malus law. Malus law. Okay. So what we have is this twice to fourth. So it's I naught divided by 2 times times 1 over 4. So it's I naught divided by 8. So the answer is B. Answer is B. Okay, so 52. This is BCC. Because there is a there's a center, right? There's one in, so this is BCC, BCC, BCC. So one original cell, so one conventional cell contains what? Contains 2 atoms, because one is the middle one, and the 2 is just the corner. So 2. So that means one primitive cell. Primitive means contains 1 atom, has volume. Volume is the volume of conventional cell divided by 2. So volume of conventional cell is A cube. A cube divided by 2. So the answer is C. The answer is C. Okay, I think this is good for today, and I will see you guys in the next video.